Hey everyone, it's time for Skillet Bluesday! Let's get started. Hey, it's the Skillet Doctor here, Skillet Bluesday. We're going to show you how to hook up an electrolysis tank. I've got two anodes. These are stainless steel anodes and a bucket. And I'll show you how I wire it up and we'll see how it works. Stay tuned. I'm back. I'm going to show you the materials needed to complete this electrolysis tank. So the first thing you want to remember is everything is going to be stainless steel. So we have, this is the 1/4-20 all thread. This is a 6-foot piece. Now I'm going to use this in the tank to suspend the cast iron. And on the end of it, I'm going to have to make a little J. And the way I'm going to do that is with this piece of 2x6. I put some holes in it, and basically what you're going to do is, we're not going to do it yet, but you put it in here and you bend it, and that way you'll get a nice little J hook that you can attach the skillet to with a 1/4 inch, quarter threaded I should say, hex nut and a washer. So here are the 1/4-20 hex nuts from Fastenal. They were really great. They had all the materials I needed and they had large quantities. Here are some washers. Again, these are all stainless steel. 3-inch hex bolts. We're going to need these to secure the pieces of stainless to the actual tank. Hacksaw. Now I could use cables. I was going to use these, but I think it's just going to be easier if I use this 12 gauge solid core copper wire, and that's going to basically connect the two pieces of stainless in sequence so that they're all married together. Cutters, wire cutters, tape measure, drill. And away we go! So that didn't take that long, did it? No, it didn't actually. So now what I have to do is I have to make the big piece of wood that goes over the top with the 1/4-20 all thread and make that little hook thing so that I can have something to hang the skillets in the big tank. Well, folks, I did break my hacksaw. Oh well, a little bit too ambitious, I guess. So the next thing we have to do is, be careful with that, is to bend this guy. And what I did is I'm putting a washer on top and I'm going to put a washer on the bottom. But I think what I'm going to do is gonna bend this side. Maybe I should actually bend this side because this is the side that I actually had to use the file. Yes, it's the file. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because it'll be easier to get the nut on the side that's not wounded by the file. So let me show you what I'm gonna do. So just in case, I put the threaded nut here so that I can get this to seat up against that guy. So I've got a 1x6 and I put two different hole sizes, you know, because I need to figure out the size of the loop. And this one should give me a long enough loop so that it will connect with the cast iron. So this is a little tricky. I want to be careful it doesn't snap back at you. So I'm doing it this way. You just bend it. And you want to just make a J that's going to work. Now that's obviously not going to be enough. So there it is. And what's going to happen is the skillet will fit on like that. And what you do is you put another nut and a washer here. And that's why I was contemplating doing this side or this side. But I can file that and get this nut and another washer on. So basically it makes a little sandwich here, and then put the skillet on here, it hangs, and then you can adjust the height depending on the size of the skillet. Now this one is probably going to be a little bit too big for this tank, but that's okay because I have the bigger tank for the larger skillet. So I think this tank will be for a number, you know, a 9-inch skillet or less. And maybe little casserole pans or Dutch oven can probably fit in there. So that's what this tank is going to be for. So once I get it all hooked up and working and running, I will be back to show you how it's doing. Your pan medic in the pandemic. And we're back. Well, it's about 9:30 in the evening, and I hooked up this battery charger at 12 volts and 6 amps, and it seems to be working really well. So we have a couple of things going on down here. We've got the red positive charges going to the anodes, and the negative charge is going to the iron. You can see that. And the iron is in there kind of cooking away. See those bubbles? So that means it's working. Well, you guys, we're back. It's the next morning, and just wanted to give you an update on this tank. It looks like it's cranking. The other thing I wanted to tell you is the ratio of washing soda to water. This is a 16.5, 17 gallon tank. It has 3/4 of a cup of washing soda, not baking soda. Washing soda is the electrolyte that I use in this tank, and that's causing the chemical reaction to have the rust fall off of the cast iron. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to take the iron out, and we're going to see what happened. All right, the first thing you want to do is shut it down. So let's do that. It's unplugged, and take the charge off of that. And that's all we need to do, really. Let's see. Oh yeah. So this is how I have the metal is suspended on this hook. This is all stainless steel, as you saw from the build last night. It's the first time I'm using this tank. This is the electrolyte. This is the washing soda. So it's no big deal. But there's no rust on it. And that's after, let's see, it's about 12 hours in this tank. And this was not so bad. I think I have a before picture I can show you. But that cleaned up amazingly well. I did look on the bottom of the tank, and there is a little bit of the electrolyte residue from the washing soda, but that will in time get mixed in. I'll mix it in again. It was dissolved when I put it in, but I put in a hot solution of washing soda into a cold bath of water. So probably what happened is that it got coagulated, or it didn't fully dissolve, but that's no big deal, because after time it'll just dissolve and it'll be great. Okay, so keep cooking, keep safe, stick with the Skillet Doctor so your food doesn't. Peace out.